In many countries, citizens are automatically given the right to vote. In the United States, you can only cast your ballot after you have registered to vote. Each state administers the registering and voting process. This presentation tells you what you need to know to register or pre-register to vote in California. Everyone in Napa County who registers or re-registers by October 19th at midnight will receive a vote-by-mail ballot in time to return it before Election Day. Most ballots are mailed on October 5th, so it is super important to register as soon as possible. There may be several reasons why you can or want to register to vote. The last thing you want for this important election is for your vote not to be counted. There are 4 ways to register to vote. You can register online, you can register at a DMV office or on the DMV website. You can fill out a printed form which is available at many public places. This presentation shows what you will see online in English. The website operates in the same way whether accessed from a smartphone, tablet, or computer. You may choose to register in one of 6 languages. The printed forms ask for the same information in a different format and are in English and Spanish. Let's get started. On the first screen, click on the box if you are a citizen. If you're not, you can't register to vote. On the next screen, also click that you are a U.S. citizen plus a California resident. You must be a resident in Napa County to register and vote in Napa County. Click only one of the boxes indicating your age. List your legal name as shown on your California driver's license or ID. You don't have to fill in a prefix or suffix to your name or your middle name or initial. Only fill in your email address or phone number if you want to be contacted by political campaigns and candidates. Choose the month, date, and year you were born from the drop-down boxes. If you were born in a U.S. state or territory, choose it from the drop-down list. If you were born in another country, choose it from the drop-down list. To register online, you must provide your California Department of Motor Vehicles license or identification so that the signature on file at the DMV may be used. If you do not have a California driver's license or identification card, you may still fill out the application online. We'll tell you the other steps you'll need to take later on. In Napa County, all election materials are provided in both English and Spanish. Ballots in Tagalog are available upon request. Put the full address where you live, including the apartment or space number, your city or town, and your zip code. You live in Napa County. If you do not have a permanent address, just give the address where you are temporarily staying, such as at a friend's house or a shelter. Or you may describe your location, such as corner of Trancas and Soskel. You can receive your ballot anywhere as long as you still claim your residence in Napa County. If you have a temporary address, you may list the election division as your mailing address and then come in and pick up your ballot. You may also use a homeless shelter to pick up mail. There are 6 political parties in California, and voters may choose to belong to any one of them. Voters may also choose not to belong to any party at all. In a presidential primary, your vote chooses delegates to represent candidates at each party's convention. In this race, party choices are important. In a general election such as this November, your vote chooses delegates to represent candidates in the Electoral College, which is not related to political parties. This is the only race where candidates are not elected by direct vote. You must answer yes to the required information here because in Napa County, all voters receive their ballots and election materials by mail. Check the volunteer box if you want to work at a vote center or help during an election. Then indicate which languages you speak in the drop-down box. Anyone filling out a registration form for someone else must fill out the contact information. It is illegal to provide the information for the person registering. If you do not want your DMV signature used or you do not have a signature on file, you can print out the online application, sign it, and mail it to the Napa County Election Division or submit the online form without your signature. You will be mailed a document that must then be signed and returned to the County Election Division. When you check the penalty of perjury box, you are stating that you are telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It is illegal to state otherwise. You will have a chance to review your application before pressing the Submit button. Now that you've registered, you can check any time to see what your voter registration says. For security reasons, you'll be asked to provide the name and number on your California driver's license or ID, the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, and your birth date. You can then access the information on file. To register and vote conditionally or provisionally, you have up to 8 p.m. on Tuesday, November 3rd to do so in person. But you are encouraged to visit a vote center on either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday before the last day to vote on November 3rd to avoid long lines. After you have filled out your ballot, you must sign the ballot envelope that's unique to your ballot, which helps to verify your identity. Unless your registration signature is tied to the one on your driver's license or ID card, it might be hard to remember what your signature looks like. If you are not sure what your signature looks like, ask a family member, friend, neighbor, or acquaintance to witness your signature in the space provided on the ballot envelope. So bottom line, just make sure you are registered to vote in plenty of time to mark your ballot and vote. Then ask others to do the same. You'll find other short videos about registering and voting in Napa County on YouTube by searching Voters Choice Napa.